What's up, everybody? Don't have a mic with me, but here for another breakdown. Luka Doncic, one of the toughest players in the league. Here to break down a few of his pick and roll possessions for you guys today. If you guys don't know me, I'm JQ. I'm a basketball trainer, have my own facility here in beautiful South Florida. Hope you guys can take away something and add it to your game as a point guard.
This first possession, Luka's bringing the ball up in transition. There's going to be a transition drag screen set up towards the baseline. From there, he ends up setting up and getting past his defender at a really good angle. Watch that again. Look at how he sets up his defender. He gives us between, whatever. He lets the ball hang right here, and then out of nowhere, he's attacking towards the baseline. There's no help in sight, and he's able to get to the basket with a really good angle, attacking really sharp right on his defender's body. Look at the contact that he gets, the off-arm action. This is just a beautiful masterclass of how to attack a defender at a really good angle. Now, what I want you to pay attention on this possession is how the action is happening on this side. We got 4 players on this side of the court. He ends up seeing that there's a ton of space here. So when he gets the ball screen, he ends up giving a sharp jab, and then from there, he's attacking, rejecting the screen. Now, also with that, he's able to get into his floater. Kind of awkward, but again, it's a shot that he's able to shoot at a high percentage. This next possession is just Luka being Luka. Luka in transition, drag screen. He sees that the defender's playing down just enough to where he might be able to get this shot off. But again, this is a very tough look. You know, this is just what makes Luka great. Now in this possession, Luka gets a drag screen, a traditional one right here. As he comes off of it, you end up seeing that they're blitzing it really hard, in which case Luka goes all the way out to the sideline and still gets around the hedge guy and then ends up getting towards the basket. So Luka is elite in situations where he gets blitzed. He's able to always make good passes out of it and make something out of nothing. Most players would end up, picking up the ball there, trying to find a teammate, and sometimes even risking a turnover. When in this case, Luka knows where he's going, even though it is out of the way, even though it is a crazy possession, he still gets a good look out of it. Now on this next possession, Luka ends up slowing the pace down. He ends up getting the ball. He gets almost a stack here, and he comes off the ball screen, just playing very high, and he sees that he can potentially split it. Now, going behind the back, it's not something I would teach, but to see Luka's brilliance, his patience, his ability to manipulate the defender by taking that, dribble to the one side and then end up going between both defenders. This is just really elite with his footwork, timing, just timing it up right at the perfect second, right when the blitz man steps up. We end up splitting, and then he gets downhill, gets to his little veer step, bump, finish. Again, Luka's just different. On this possession, I want you to focus on Luka's pace, so he skips it up the court. Now he's taking these really sharp dribbles to manipulate his defenders. So as you can see, drop guy, big man is there. He looks back. He's stuttering with his dribbles, and then he fakes a pass. He gets away with a carry here, obviously. This is illegal. I'm not encouraging you to do this, obviously, but he fakes that pass to get into his layup. Obviously, like I said, don't do that, but just the patience that he has, his ability to use his eyes and slow the game down, that's what opened that up, even though yes, he did carry.
Music licensing reimagined.
Now pay attention on this possession, how he rejects. Once again, he's in triple threat. When he's in triple threat, he has the ability to reject a lot easier. So when he knows the ball screen's coming, they're talking ball screen, left, right? He ends up getting into his jab step, which allows him to take that baseline drive. Now, is this perfect for the situation? No, we have help from the corner as well. So what he has to be able to do here is be able to split this gap, which, like I talk about all the time, as a short guard, as a guard in general, and I know most of you guys out there are short guards, and Luka's obviously not a short guard, he's a big guard, but no matter who you are, you have to be able to split gaps and create. That's what differentiates passive players from the ones who are going to start and play a lot. So as you can see here, as he's driving, he gets into this low pickup stride stop. So what that looks like is he dribbles and steps, he takes his last 2 steps, and he picks the ball up and he stops. Now this possession is just a classic Luka possession. As he brings the ball up the court, he's really slow. Look at where he protects the ball from. He's coming off of the ball screen. He ends up looking at the coverage. He's very patient here. Obviously, he wants to find his role. He wants to find his roller. That puts this man in limbo, who's ever in drop, and now he's looking away, getting into his shot before the defender can contest. Good shot, a shot that we live with. Now watching this next possession, Luka gets the switch that he wants. Okay, so he gets the big on him that he wants, and this is kind of a situation where he can lull his defender to sleep. You see he's skipping, slowing it down. He really has all the room to work on the perimeter on this side as everybody's spaced, so he kind of gets to do what he does. He gets to his drags, he attacks, stops, and then is able to get into his floater. So again, Luka is just the master of slowing down, speeding up, using little tactics to bump, and then able to play. Now on this next possession, Luka's throwing a blitz where he's doubled, so he needs to get rid of the ball. As a defender, you want to get the ball out of Luka's hands. That's probably the best way that you can kind of cover him in the pick and roll. As you've seen in this video, he's able to get a shot from anywhere for the most part, but the blitz, he's forced to get rid of the ball, which makes his bigs and his other teammates decision makers, which is not what you want. You want Luka to have the ball. You want Luka making decisions. So getting the ball out of his hands is a good look for them there. Now after this, Luka gets the ball back, and he's able to attack, get to the middle of the paint, and get a foul and a bucket. Now we're going to look at a perfect example of how to break drop coverage here. First though, Luka catches the ball. He ends up not getting a shot up, and then he wants a ball screen. So when the ball screen's set, they get into drop coverage. So in this case, big man is kind of low. Man's getting over the top. Now, after the screen is set, Luka gets the advantage already on his man. So now he's going against the drop guy. Now, what happens here is what's called Gortat, which is what Gortat used to do when he was in the league. So Luka is now going to get in front and snake this because there's going to be a gap. And then from there, his teammate is going to essentially screen his man, the drop guy. And as you can see here, it works very effectively. Luka's able to get to the rim very easily. He always has this kick out as well. Gives a little ball fake and lays it. So Gortat, a great way to be able to stop drop coverage.
Hope you guys enjoyed that breakdown. And if you guys are interested in becoming a better point guard, make sure that you guys check out the link in the description. My point guard program, it's out now. Let's go check it out. And we'll see you guys in the next video.